It's the appropriate. Exactly. Right. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. What happened? What happened? Audio. Yeah. Hello. I remember I had been on over. What happened? Okay, okay.
So what is happening is the HTML that I am injecting into this website is also being echoed onto the page. The HTML also is being echoed onto the page. Now, the next connection that you have to make. Okay, I can inject HTML, but HTML is not going to, do anything for me. What I want is I want to be able to do something. So if you want a website to do something, what do we use? Yes, JavaScript. Exactly. So what we use is JavaScript. Now I want to access JavaScript in my website. So there is a special tag called the script tag. Now this script tag will allow me to execute JavaScript on the web page. Now JavaScript is a programming language. JavaScript is a programming language. So I can do whatever a programming language does using this script tag. So if I am able to inject a script tag, then my work becomes easy. Script, alert. Alert is a basic function which pops an alert. Can you please try this? Script alert 1. Yeah, please type script alert 1, alert 1 slash script. Okay, is this visible? Can everyone please try and click on submit? Are you able to pop the alert? Is it working for everyone? Yeah, the syntax should be exactly like this because this is an HTML tag. Yeah, everyone able to pop the alert? Anyone not able to pop the alert? Please raise your hands. It's no problem. We'll go at a leisurely pace. Yes, everyone was able to pop the alert. You should get something like this. Okay, now I am able to access an alert button. That means I have successfully scripting is. And can you see, can you, all of you go to links again? You can see in this payload, in this, I have a script tag. I am saying fetch https mopasha.requestcatcher.com. This is my, my server. And I am attaching the document cookie. So this is what's happening. So if I click on this link, yeah, you will be able to get it. Now, what is going to happen is, now hackers started finding out about cross-site scripting, right? What they started finding out, yeah, people were able to inject the script tags and gain access to cookies. So what developers started doing is, they started to filter out script tags. Okay, so not just script tag, you can try any of these tags. You can try any of these tags and they will all execute Java. Okay, and that is what we are going to be doing now. So can everyone go to the website again? Visit. Okay, just go to the website. There is something called an XSS challenge. Can you please click on XSS challenge? Oh, am I not screen sharing? Wait. Share. Yeah. Was everyone able to view this page? Okay. Now click on 1, 2, or 3. Click on 1 first. Okay. What it is showing is that my code is going to be placed in the h2 tag, but script tag is filtered. Okay. So this is the part where all of you are going to be doing here. Now, open the challenge, click on 1 and try and get the alert to pop up. Alert, you need to get alert 1 to pop. Okay? Get alert 1 to pop and all your hints are here. Try to get the alert to pop. If anyone able to get it to pop on 1, challenge number 1. And if you are able to complete challenge number 1, challenge number 2 and challenge number 3 also you can attempt. The first person to complete all 3 challenges will be getting a special prize. I won't tell you what that is. Yeah. So the answers are right in front of you. You can try. Try and get the alert to pop. I just showed you the JavaScript alert, right? Alert 1. Try and get it to pop on all 3 challenges. Try it. In the first challenge, there is something called a filter. Did you see a filter? What is it filtering? Script. That means I cannot use the first thing. Yeah. So I'll be giving you around 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes maybe to solve this challenge. The script tag is not going to work. Solve the first challenge. Anyone solve the first challenge? Raise your hands, please. Nice. You can move on to the second challenge. In the second challenge, there will be a link. You'll have to click that link in order to get the alert to pop. Okay? Yeah? We are on first challenge. Okay, yeah. Fine. Yeah, have you completed the first challenge? Yeah. Anything? It's not working like this. Can you go back? Can you try the first one? The first one's working. The third one? Yeah. Okay. I think there is a problem with the second challenge. So can you please try Yeah, the first challenge. Okay, move on to the third challenge. First challenge. First challenge is done, right? Move on to the third challenge. The first person to get the third challenge will get the prize. Please raise your hand as soon as you complete the third challenge. Okay. Move on to the third challenge. Yeah. Okay. Third challenge. We get solve the first challenge. Yeah. The third challenge. Okay. This is the third challenge. Third challenge. Okay. I'm sorry, but he has solved it first. So she is the winner. Yeah. So you are the winner, and I will be getting a special prize at the end from Aspen. Okay. So yeah, everyone try and solve it now. Don't worry about the prize. Try and solve it. Try and solve the first challenge and the third challenge. Oh, wait, wait. Try and solve the first challenge. Okay. I'll give you 5 more minutes. I will be explaining how you solve this. Okay. Okay. How many of you have solved the first challenge? Great, great. Okay. Third challenge. Nice. I'll be giving you 5 more minutes. Okay. In the meantime, has anyone been able to get the second challenge to work? Try the second also. For each challenge, there is a different filter. For the first challenge, the script tag is being filtered. For the second challenge, yeah. Please write. And the answers are right before your eyes also. You have to do something called a bypass. Why is this? I mean, normally you can get the script and not want to execute. But if you are going to try this on a real website, the developers, like they know what the hackers are capable of. So they are trying to filter, they are trying to, inhibit your ability. So you have to try and find a way to bypass it and try and get the alert to pop. If you can get the alert to pop, you can get any JavaScript to execute and then you can do it from there. Okay? Yeah. Yes. So that is not right. Yeah. After that, check. Let me just. Okay. Everyone able to solve the first challenge at least? Yes. Third challenge? Yes. Second challenge? Yeah, for the second challenge, there is a link called click me. You'll have to click on that to get, this. Yeah, 2 more minutes, and then I will show you the solutions to the challenges. Even if you are not able to get it, don't worry. Okay. So on real life websites, things like this are going to be implemented. Like they will add filters and stuff like that in order to prevent you. But you have to bypass it and get the alert to pop in order to get a cross-site scripting payload. Hello. Yes, I guess we can. I will be showing the solutions to the challenges now. Okay, and what I meant by the fact that the challenge solutions were right in front of you, you can go to this link and see the solutions for yourselves. But here, okay, first challenge. The code selection is it's going to be in a H2 tag. That is, uh, I don't exactly remember that second. Smaller heading. Yeah. So script tag is being filtered. So what I will do is I will add an image tag. src equals x on error 1. Is it working? Yeah. So I have kept an image tag. Now, can someone please? Does anyone have any idea how this is working? How this is able to execute? This third one. How this is able to execute JavaScript? Please raise your hand if you know. How this is able. This is an image tag. It is used to display images. Okay. In HTML, you have for heading, for paragraphs. This tag is used to display an image. Does anyone have any idea how this is executing? Yeah. Exactly. So what is happening is image src equals x. This usually takes in a web page or an image stored at some web server. Okay, this can be a local server or your local folder, or it can be some web server, an image store. But what I am keeping here is x. So what will happen is this image tag. This is going to throw an error, right? That is what we want. Why do we want that? Because the image tag has another functionality that says on error. On error, we can execute some JavaScript. So the image source we are keeping it as x, and on error, whenever it gives an error, it is going to display my JavaScript thing. So that is how this payload works. Okay, the third challenge. Image src equals variable. That means whatever I am inputting here, suppose I'll input test, that is being displayed here, right? Now what I am saying is angular brackets are filtered. That means, these things, greater than, less than symbols are filtered. That means I cannot inject that. However, you see, I'll put something here. Can you see this? Output code is something. So what I will do is, I will put x here. img src equals x. On error, alert 1. Oh yeah, angular brackets, huh? Yeah. And this is not working because I've forgotten double quotes here. Okay. Yeah. So this is what is happening at the back end. It is taking my my payload, and it is filtering out the angular brackets. But what it is not filtering out is double quotes. So I will close this image tag using x. I will put x, and on error I will alert 1. So this is how you can pop on the third challenge. Now the second challenge, has anyone been able to, for the second challenge? Second challenge? Very good. Can anyone show me how you did it? It's actually very simple. Yeah, alert is not showing up, right? Yeah. So look at the input code. Yeah. Oh yeah. Let me zoom in. Okay. Anyone else able to solve the second challenge? Now, what is happening is, so okay, whenever you find a form on a web page, whenever you find anything resembling a form, you put something first. You'll see what is going on here. Okay, right? This is being kept here. Now this is the A tag. In the A tag, what can we do? href equals JavaScript alert 1. This is what I think many people were missing. So in the href tag, href means it will provide a link, Yeah, it is a link. So in place of a link, I can execute JavaScript also. So for the second challenge, I just have to type JavaScript alert 1. And is it working? Wait. Yeah. Wait, I'll have to click it, right? Yeah. So click me. The alert has been popped. Okay. Most of you were trying to inject this thing, SVG on load alert 1 and everything. But the output code is being shown here, right? You will have to modify the output code. If I put something here, the output code is something like this. Okay. You can't just directly inject a tag inside another tag. So what you have to do is here, I mentioned in the PPT, we have a JavaScript function in between the double quotes. So that JavaScript function is what I am injecting here. JavaScript alert 1. Yeah. Can you try this? Is it working? Yes. Great. So that is how you would get JavaScript to execute on a web page. So whatever web page, let me go to google.com. A good, if you want to learn more about this, or if you want to do something, Toyota Vikram Kilos, no. Okay. Script alert 1. Try this. If you get, if you are just browsing a website randomly, try this. In Google, it won't work because Google engineers have already fixed it. There used to be this thing in Google as well. But, if you're going to some website, try this. Trying to get an XSS alert to pop. Okay, that is how you have to do it. While browsing, you can just do it whenever you want. Yeah. That's the second. Yeah, keep trying to practice. Keep practicing the challenge. Okay. So that is what cross-site scripting is. If I am able to pop this alert on a website, I am going to be able to get access to your cookie. If I am able to get access to your cookie, then I can send your cookie to my server, and then I can, log into your account without knowing your password. That is why website hacking is so dangerous. It happens completely without the user knowing. As soon as you click on this link, you won't even know. The web page will open up as normal for you, but your cookie will be sent to my server. So that is what cross-site scripting is. Now, these are the types of cross-site scripting. Okay, a little bit of theory. Stored cross-site scripting. What is stored cross-site scripting? So now here, what I'm doing is in the website. Okay, I'll inject my script alert 1/script. Okay, I'll get the alert. But if I refresh the web page again, it's gone. I'm not getting an alert again. So in stored cross-site scripting, what happens is every time you refresh the link, you get an alert. Every time you refresh or every time you click on the link, your alert is being popped. That means it is stored on the web server. Whenever you are fetching it, the web server sends you a response with the payload embedded in it. So that is what stored cross-site scripting is. It is being stored. It is the most dangerous form. You know where this can be stored? This can be stored in any place. For example, in my profile name, in my Instagram profile, for example, if I was able to store this in my name, every person who views my Instagram profile also will get. They don't even have to click on the link. If they view, then the XSS payload is fired. So this is called stored XSS. The second type is called reflected XSS. So if you go to links, you can see this, right? Welcome.php question mark r equals script. Yeah, just a second, I'll have some water. Yeah, can you see that payload? There is an r parameter that is called a get parameter, right? So my payload is present in the link itself. My payload is present in the link itself. So if I observe the link, I will be able to find out whether a cross-site scripting payload is present or not. So if I copy this link in WhatsApp, I'll do something like watch this, and I will paste this link. Okay, if you click on this link, your payload is fired. But if someone is very cautious, they will observe there is a script tag present in this link. This script tag from the R parameter is being reflected onto your web page. That is why this is known as reflected cross-site scripting. And the third one, this is an obscure part, but this is called DOM-based XSS. This is not that famous here. I mean, this is not that widely used. DOM, does anyone know what the full form of DOM is? Document Object Modifier. Yeah, so on the basis of DOM also, you will modify the DOM environment and you will cause the cross-site scripting payload to execute. So that will happen when servers will send web pages to users. But what happens is every web page is different. So when it behaves on the client side unexpectedly, that's when the cross-site scripting payload will execute. So that is what cross-site scripting is. Now, does anyone have any questions? Regarding cross-site scripting, we'll have a 5-minute break here itself. If anyone has any questions, regarding cross-site scripting or regarding my journey or anything, feel free to ask. Yes, any questions? You can just raise your hand and ask. You can ask anything. Anything related to this also, and not related to this as well. Anything? Okay, for 5 minutes, everyone just relax. If you want to close your eyes and maybe you can solve the challenge and everything. After 5 minutes, we will be continuing. Here itself. Here is Mark Zuckerberg for motivation.
Yeah, also in case anyone wants to practice after going home, this website will stay up for a few days as long as my Azure credits remain. This website will stay up. You can practice on this website, cross-site scripting. I see many people have clicked on the link as well. So, yeah. Yeah, beware. If you click on the link, yeah, your cookie is going to be sent to my server. Okay. Don't worry. It won't damage any data outside of the website. For example, if I found cross-site scripting in Instagram, the attacker can only access the data on the Instagram website. You can't access any other data. But seeing as how we input private information in Instagram and anything, that is also a significant amount of data. Mm. Okay. Now, everyone, yeah, everyone enjoy. Yes. Yeah. How many people are going to be leaving by the Srinidhi buses? 3:45. Oh, many people. So very okay. Yeah. So now I have been mentioning how. Yes. Any question? My T-shirt. Very good question. Thank you. I'm very proud of this T-shirt. Yeah, I will be explaining about this T-shirt in just a few minutes. So, cross-site scripting. I've been mentioning how dangerous it is. So, what actually happens in real life? This is an example of a real-life cross-site scripting attack. The attackers, this is British Airways. It is the biggest airline in the UK. So, what happened was British Airways. They had a form, just like the form I showed you. Attackers, what they did was they bypassed the filter and they added just 22 lines of code. They added their JavaScript code here. They used the cookie and they managed to get access to credit card details, names, phone numbers of over 3,80,000 victims. So someone was forwarding these links as soon as the person clicked on the link. Their account was hacked. 3,80,000 people. That is a real life process scripting attack. Okay. So what was happening was now process scripting was discovered. Everyone was like, maybe I'll use it for myself, maybe I'll sell it. So the number of attacks kept rising, and developers were not able to keep up. Every time they fixed one form, another form had the same vulnerability. They fixed that form, another form had the same vulnerability. So websites kept getting hacked. Why? Because, for example, if I am an ethical hacker, I would like to, get compensated for my services, right? If I am hacking the website, if I'll be able to get monetary rewards, if I'll be able to get something for myself, I'll definitely do it because there is no other alternative. So everyone started trying to hack websites. That was around 10 years ago. So what the companies, that is, for example, Google was hit, Facebook was hit. So what the companies decided to do was they decided to offer a deal. They said to the public, you find bugs in my website, instead of using it for illegal benefit, instead of using it illegally and for your own benefit, you find bugs in my website. You tell me that you have found this bug. You tell me that, for example, in my website here, reflected XSS is present. You tell me, and what I will do is I will fix it. I will fix it, and I will also reward you. So this reward can be monetary. That means they will pay you, money, or it can be swags. Swags, for example, this. So this T-shirt I got because I found a security vulnerability in a website owned by the government of Netherlands. So they sent me this T-shirt as a gift. That is what the companies decided to do. Like, you do it. You try hacking into my website. You try it. But instead of using it illegally, what you do is you tell it to me, and in return, I won't file any legal cases on you. I won't, maybe have the police come to your door, and I will also reward you for your services. That is how the concept of a bug bounty came into place. Okay, so companies, they told the public, okay, try and hack my website. Try it. Find cross-site scripting, find SQL injection, but don't use it illegally. Report it to me. I will pay you for your services. So that is what a bug bounty program is. So I mentioned at the start that I was a bug bounty hunter, right? So in these websites, I try to find security vulnerabilities. I try to find, for example, cross-site scripting in websites. So almost every major company, Twitter, Google, Facebook, and all of those, they have a bug bounty program. So what it will do is they allow independent security researchers to report bugs to an organization and receive rewards or compensation. And this is not just a normal compensation. This is actually very good monetary compensation. For example, I mentioned how cross-site scripting, how dangerous it is. If you found a cross-site scripting in Google's website, anything, bugs.google.com, www.google.com, or developers.google.com, if you report it to them, if you report it to Google's bug bounty program, they will fix it and they will reward you for cross-site scripting a minimum of $1,337. That is something around 1 lakh rupees. If you manage to find cross-site scripting in Google's websites, a minimum of 1 lakh rupees will be rewarded to you. Because you found it and you reported it to Google instead of doing it illegal. So this is completely ethical. Okay? And you will get the benefit, Google will also get the benefit. And the users of the organization get the best. So that is what a bug bounty program is. So let me actually show you how cross-site scripting bugs are reported. There is one website called hackerone.com. Can you visit this website, hackerone.com? Just a second. Visit hackerone.com/activity. Let me zoom in on this. Can you see this link? Is this visible? Is this visible to everyone? It's not visible. Yeah, I'll try and enlarge this. So can you visit this? Everyone visited this? In the search, type XSS. So HackerOne is a platform where bug bounty programs are, hosted. That means companies, for example, TikTok, right? TikTok is hosting their bug bounty program through HackerOne. So you can create an account if you found a vulnerability in TikTok. Obviously, TikTok is banned here, but these are people from other countries. You can go here, you can report it, and they will pay you. For example, the first thing, cross-site scripting, $500. You can see stored cross-site scripting on TikTok ads, $2,500. Can you imagine? There are people who have earned millions of dollars just by trying to find vulnerabilities in websites. So that is what a bug bounty is. So if you go to hackerone.com/opportunities, I guess. So here you can see how cross-site scripting is reported. If you look at this, look at the payload here. Did you see this payload? This is a group, MTN group, was adding filters. They were filtering out everything. So what this person did was he URL encoded everything and pasted it and was able to get the payload to execute. So this is an example of a bug bounty report. Hello, cross-site scripting. I have found this issue here. That's it. That's all you have to send. I have found this issue here. If you click on this link, your cross-site scripting will execute. Okay, so what they will do is an incident has been logged and is being investigated. Web service is now added. They fixed it. This particular company does not reward, but other companies, for example, TikTok, they will then reward you. After fixing it, they will reward you. So $2,500. So that is an example of a bug bounty program. So that there is a Twitter, Facebook, and Spotify, Shopify. All of those companies have their bug bounty program on HackerOne. Another bug bounty platform is BUXZ. So in BUXZ also, you have companies like Netflix. If you find some security vulnerability in Netflix, you can go to their program page on BUXZ. Netflix. I can't type. You can go to their bug bounty program and you can report it. Did you see the range of rewards they give? $200,000 to $20,000 per vulnerability, depending on the severity. So if it is a low-level vulnerability, they will give you $200. That is something around 16,000 rupees. If you find a critical level vulnerability, they will give you $20,000, which is equivalent to some 16 lakh rupees just for one vulnerability. So that is what a bug bounty program is. That is what I try to do, at least. Okay. Moving on. Now, I mentioned that through cross-site scripting, you can affect a large number of users. However, if you go back here, this is 3,80,000. Okay. It's believable that 3,80,000 people will click on a legit website. But in the first thing I showed you, 533 million people were affected. Right? 533 million. For Uber, 57 million. So even if you find cross-site scripting, you can get some 5 lakh, 10 lakh people. But how do you get the data of 533 million people? Right? Now, their data is going to be stored somewhere, right? Somewhere their data is going to be stored, and from there it has been extracted. So the question is, where was this data? Any other? Database. Yeah, exactly. Database is the correct answer. All of their data is stored in a database. Okay. So in this, can someone tell me what the most popular form of database is? SQL. SQL, Relational Database Management System. SQL, Structured Query Language, and that is our next vulnerability. SQL injection. So, yeah, everyone understanding till here, right? Any questions? Feel free to ask any questions. Don't worry. SQL injection. So, even if you don't know anything about SQL, how many of you don't know anything about SQL? Anything? Don't know anything? It's fine. No problem. Okay. So what I will do is I will be storing. Let us take MySQL for example. I will be storing your data in rows and columns. Okay. Now, if I want to get that data, I will be doing something called a statement or a query. So don't think about the syntax and everything. Just think about it as English. Select star from table. For example, this is my table. Select star from table. Where username is equal to username and password is equal to password. Okay. Select star means select everything. Just don't worry about the syntax and everything. Look at it. Just English. Select data. Select star from table where the username equals whatever username I pass it and the password equals password. So, for example, this is my login form. Admin testing 1 2 3 is my password. So, select star from table where username equal to admin and password is equal to testing 1 2 3. Okay. So, if I put admin and testing 1 2 3, these are passed directly here. This is also passed directly here, and it will check username equal to admin true and password is equal to testing true. If both of these are true, then it will select your data. Okay. Now, once again, this is an injection attack. Cross-site scripting is also called an injection attack. That is, I am adding in cross-site scripting HTML. I am adding my own HTML or script attack. In SQL injection, what I will do is I will add my own SQL query. So here, admin, right? Now, admin is being passed here. That means again single quote. What I will do is I will close this single quote. Did you understand? I will close this single quote and I will put an or 1 equal to 1. And these two dashes indicate a comment in SQL. Okay? Comment means everything is ignored after that comment. So here I kept 2 dashes and the rest of this is ignored. Okay, so what happened? Semicolon. Okay, this is closed or 1 equal to 1. That means my query became this. Username equal to this. Okay, this may or may not be true. But or 1 equal to 1. 1 is equal to 1 always. 1 is equal to 1, right? Yeah. 1 is equal to 1. This always becomes true. This is always true. Something or something. If this is true, then this entire statement becomes true. I get access to your data. So if I put something like this or 1 equal to 1, that means I am forcefully injecting my SQL into the backend and I will change the query myself and I will put 1 equals 1. I log into your account. SQL injection. And what, mostly people don't use 1 equal to 1. Mostly they try to get the data. So what I will do is I will close this query. I will add another query. Select everything. Select star from table. No username, no password. Select star from table. What you will get? Everyone's data. That was how these 533 million people. Facebook had an SQL injection vulnerability. Right? Someone actually put their SQL. They gained access to the database and they put select star from everything and they got 533 million users data. That is SQL injection. Now, again, demonstration. Can everyone go to the website slash SQL? Yeah. Okay. Everyone able to visit this website? Yeah. SQL. You can try SQL or SQL.php. I think I've kept it here. Yeah. SQL.php. Okay. Now you're here. Okay. Now in this, I'll be injecting something like, okay, coffee. You can see the query. This is only for, I mean, in real websites, you don't see this query, but just for understanding purposes. So what is happening is coffee, right? Where blend name is like coffee. Like means maybe somewhat like coffee. Anything containing coffee will be, written. Now, a simple test, any form, wherever you go, a simple test for a SQL injection is to either add a single quote or add a semicolon. If I add a single quote and I press enter, you will be getting an SQL error. Did you see this? If you get this SQL error whenever you add a single quote, then that website, 99% of the time, is going to be vulnerable to SQL injection. Now you can try manually extracting it. Manually, maybe, okay, I'll close this and select star. But what will happen? Again, filters are placed. So it will take a lot of time for me to do it. Select star from coffee. Yeah, so this is not working. You can see this. I did something, it's not going to work. But what I know is, I know SQL exists. SQL injection exists because I found an error. You have an error in your SQL syntax. I know SQL injection exists. So for this, in order to test and in order to get it, in order to get the data, instead I can try it manually, but it will take a lot of time. So I'm sorry, but we can't do this right now because we are not allowed to install a few softwares. But I will be showing you how exactly it happens. So I'll put something. Right. So this is my query, right? What I will do is I will use a tool called SQL map. If you go to SQL map, this is an automatic SQL injection and database takeover tool. This is a tool written in Python. So what this tool will do is, if you know that there is some SQL injection, for example, if I put a single quote here, okay, I have an error. So I can copy that link and I can use this tool. This tool will automatically try everything and then it will return the results to me. Okay. We tried to get this working in the lab, but we had some problems installing it. So what you have to do is this. If you go home, can you take notes here, please? Maybe you can say this. What you do is you go to GitHub. Okay. You can download this GitHub project. SQL map is a public repository. Or you can go to the terminal and you can type git clone this thing. Don't try it now on the computers because we don't have Python installed. It's not going to work. So you can type this and you will clone the repository. Okay. And after that, you can use Python. Let me just cd SQL map. Okay. So this is my, I know this is vulnerable, right? I've copied the link somewhere and something. I know this link is vulnerable. Okay, so what I will do is I will use this tool called SQL map. Is this visible to everyone now? Yeah. Python 3. SQL map is a Python program. SQL map.py. What is my URL? Control Shift V. This is my URL. What I want to get? I want the databases. So this is what I will run. As you can see, SQL map has started. Okay, you have not declared cookie. Yeah, I'll use your server cookies. Fine. This tool immediately found out that the backend database is MySQL. Okay. Do you want to skip? Okay, I know that it is MySQL, so I'll skip. For the remaining tests, do you want to include all tests? Okay, let me include. No, let me not include. Let's see. It is testing SQL injection. Okay. This tool itself is doing the work. All you needed to do was put a single code and check if that was vulnerable. This tool will do the rest of the work. Get parameter blend is vulnerable. Do you see this? It is showing that the get parameter blend, that means whatever we inputted, that was for blend, like coffee research, right? It is vulnerable. Do you want to keep testing the others? No. Now, as soon as I press enter, I will be able to get the list of databases on the server. This website, yeah, textnimus.club, right? It has a backend MySQL database. It is a database. And you can see, as soon as I press enter, these are the available databases. Now, in the databases, there are tables, okay? Database exists. A database has tables. So, these are the databases, right? Let me try and get which database do I want the data for? I want the data for injected MODB. DB. I want the tables there. Again, it will ask me for all this. It got the tables. There are two tables. One is coffee and one is users. I want the data in the users table. So same thing. Python 3 SQL map.py. This is my URL. And this is my database. Which table do I want the data for? Table users. Okay. What do I want? Everything. So I will dump. Dump means I will display everything. So this is the data present in the users table. You can see name, role, email, password. So this is the data that we have successfully extracted from the website. Now I found the data. Email is test@mail.ch. Password is test. Let me see if I can log in. Test@email.ch. And password is test. Okay, this is not working, but yeah. So that is how you are able to access data in using SQL injection. For example, if yeah, I'm finished, man. Okay. So now let me try for the coffee table. Coffee table, I think the coffee table had, okay, I want everything in the coffee table. Dump. So you can see these are the rows present in the table. Let me just control minus minus. So this is the data present in the coffee table, all the different types of coffees. Imagine if you found this in, suppose, your college website. Imagine you found this in a website storing millions of users' data. Just by running a single command, you can get access to all the users' data, whatever columns they store. That is why SQL injection is so dangerous. And remember, I told you for cross-site scripting in Google, if you find cross-site scripting, the minimum is $1,300, right? If you find SQL injection in Google, the minimum is $31,300. That is 25 or 26 lakh rupees. If you find something like this in Google, if you find this in a Google owned website, you can get a minimum of 24 lakh rupees just for this. That is why SQL injection is so dangerous. You know, that single code, you can just inject the single code and find out. The rest of the thing you can use this tool to. SQL will be sharing the links for all of this after the session. If you find that single code has the power to take down websites. It has the power to take down organizations. It has the power to even take down governments. The Turkish government was also affected with SQL injection. You know, the data stored. What the hackers did was they hacked into the Turkish government and they had some loans, right? They made the loan zero. And I remember one story from one person studying in BIT, Vellore Institute of Technology. What he did was he found SQL injection in his BIT website. He logged in. Now I can select that is view the data, right? I can also update the data. So what he did was he found SQL injection in BIT. He went and what he did was he updated his feed details and made it zero. So what happened was, if you put SQL injection, that is what he did. So he made his feed details zero. But luckily he was doing it ethically. He informed the BIT authorities. Like I found like this, I made my fees zero. I want to pay my fees again. I don't want to do it illegally. I want to pay my fees. They were like, you've already paid your fees. It's showing zero. So that is what happened. That is what you can do using SQL injection. That is why it is one of the most critical vulnerabilities present today. So that is SQL injection. And so this is a tool called SQL Map. You can just search in Google and you'll find all the documentation related to this. You can go home and try. Okay, here we don't have Python installed, so we were not able to demo this. You can just go home and try. This website is going to stay online. You can just see. First thing, inject a semicolon or single quote. You will be able to view this error. So you take something, and here you have the URL. You can copy this URL, paste it in SQL Map, and you can practice SQL injection after you go home. So that's it. I guess buses will be leaving in 15 minutes. So that was today's session. I hope you all enjoyed. Does anyone have any questions? Anything? Not just related to this topic, related to anything, maybe it is medical hacking, or maybe related to tech. Yeah.
So what have you done? Like you have taken some courses or how did you got into this cybersecurity?
Yeah. So how did I get into cybersecurity? I am currently in my second year here. So 2 years ago, I was preparing for JEE. Okay. And we had online classes due to the coronavirus. So I remember sitting there listening to online classes half-heartedly, not really preparing. Then I thought I have so much free time. What should I do? So I was just reading a few newspapers. I came across a news article. Microsoft awards a researcher $60,000 for finding a security vulnerability. That was an Indian researcher. So I remember going, wait, you can get paid for hacking? I didn't know actually that this was a thing that you can actually get paid for hacking. So what I did was I went to YouTube. I decided to learn all about this. So on YouTube, we will be sharing the resources. I have a few resources. On YouTube, there are a few channels. There is John Hammond and David Bowman and people like that. So they will teach you. You don't have to. I have not taken any paid course. Everything I've learned is by either practicing or by YouTube, free material. So what I did was I learned the basics. I learned the basics of networking. For example, I showed you what a HTTP request was, right? You need to know what a HTTP request is in order to understand why we are doing cross-site scripting. This is a HTTP request. This is a response. So that I learned the basics through some YouTube channels. Okay, so this tool works with what it is used for. This is actually a proxy. What this will do is it will view everything, all the requests sent to your web servers. And so that is a HTTP request. So that's what I learned. I learned the basics, very basics of networking, and then after about 1 month or something, I decided to try my hand at bug bounty. You see, bug bounty, it may look like, oh, people will get $30,000 for everything. Why is it that high? Because, for example, if you take Google, Google engineers make the website. People working with very high salaries at Google develop the final website. So, in order to find security vulnerabilities in their website, you have to be skilled enough to find something that Google developers didn't find, Google security engineers didn't find. Google will have external security audits also. Those people also didn't find. And other bug bounty hunters also didn't find. So that you have to have that amount of skill or a little bit of luck as well in order to find security vulnerabilities. So what I did was after 1 month, okay, I chose my first target. It was Logitech. Have you heard of the company Logitech? Yeah. So they have a program on HackerOne/Logitech. So Logitech has a program. You can find this is the scope for the website. Scope means what all websites you are allowed to hack. So I chose a website called Streamlabs. I guess it is somewhere here. Yeah, Streamlabs. So I chose a website called Streamlabs, and I spent some time. I tried cross-site scripting. I tried something. And I just messing around with stuff. And then what I found was I found something called response manipulation. XSS and SQL injection are not the only type of bugs. There are many, as whatever part of a website exists, there is security vulnerability in that part. So there are many such websites. I found something called response manipulation. So I changed that and I was able to get access to a premium feature. That means Logitech Streamlabs has a feature for premium subscription. You can do something using a key. So I was able to get that key for free. Otherwise, I would have had to pay some 3,000, 4,000 rupees per year. I was able to get access to it for free, and that was I found a way to get that key without paying anything. So I went and reported it to this Logitech. You can click on submit report here. Create an account and you can click on submit report and you can say, okay, this is the title, access to free key or something. And I submitted it. So after a few weeks of discussion, they asked me to clarify more, and after that, I got the vulnerability was fixed, and I got rewarded $100. That was my first. Okay. So after that, I just kept learning, kept practicing, and that's it. I guess. So you need to have the curiosity, right? In order to know, okay, this button is going to submit report, but how is the button submitting? How is the button going to take you to the next page? That is what I just kept this burp open and browsed through my normal stuff, and then I used to go to the history tab and get and look at all the requests sent. Okay, so if I load just one page on GitHub, these many requests are sent. So just going on. So that's how I found out my first vulnerability. And after that, yeah. And here, almost 1.5 years later, I have found vulnerabilities in over 20 companies. So that's it. Yeah. Any other questions? Any other question? Also, if you have any doubts afterwards, feel free to contact me. Okay. I will be present somewhere in the second year CSC block, third floor, fourth floor, third floor, in the AI and ML section most of the time. So you can feel free to contact me. Otherwise, you can just connect with me on LinkedIn. And yeah. Oh yeah, we will be sharing the GitHub resources for the website as well, and all the other resources. We will be sharing the link in GitHub. After the session. Yeah, after the session. Okay. Any other questions? Anything else? No questions? Okay, fine. So I hope you enjoyed the session. Thank you for joining. Yeah, we hope to have many other sessions like this. And in case you want to meet people who are interested in technology, it does not matter if you're a beginner or not. If you know anything about technology or not, it's just you need to be passionate about technology. If you are a beginner also, no problem, we'll help you out. You can join our club whenever we open the registrations. So our club is Hyderabad, and in the meantime, even if you don't join the club, you can join our Discord community. It has over 800 members, I guess. So we are a international community. You can join our community by scanning this QR code. Yeah, you will meet lots of like-minded people who have areas in different, people who are knowledge in different areas of technology. And we support everyone. We are a very diverse and inclusive club. So you can join it. You can join the Discord link if you want to now. You can just connect, or you can go to the website and join Discord. I hope you enjoyed this session. Okay. I guess buses are leaving in 5 minutes, right? 3:45. Okay, so yeah. Thank you for joining. And tomorrow, have you heard of the term UI UX? Yes. Everyone has heard of the term UI UX, right? Yeah. So tomorrow, Danta is going to be coming here and telling you why the term UI UX should not be used together and what the difference between UI and UX is. Okay? He will be telling you what UI is and what UX is and what's the difference between the two. So please join us tomorrow. You will be having a great session tomorrow as well. I hope you enjoyed today's session. Anything else? Is it not?
Should I send you?
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
WhatsApp, okay.
I don't need.
Please send it away.
Send it to WhatsApp. Feedback.
Okay. Feedback.
Feedback form का shortcut क्या है?
You can send it. Thank you. Anyway.
Who won the giveaway?
Open the
Yeah, someone solved the first and third challenge first, right? Who was it?
Who is the one who solved the challenges fastest? Can you raise your hand? Can we have a round of applause for Anushka? So, I will be giving away one GitHub T-shirt to Anushka. Just give me your email and I'll make sure you can get any one of these. All right, cool stuff. Okay, I hope you really like today's workshop. If you really did, and if you did not, we wanna know that. Okay, we'll be sharing a feedback form. If you have your computers open, just type down this URL. Okay, What's the URL? // Just follow along with me. Type this URL. It's gonna take 2 minutes, and we are gonna fill this feedback, and we'll be done. Show me like this.
Okay.
Tiny.1
slash
/
caps BUXZ
BUXZ
XZ small
EP1. Okay, I'm gonna also paste this in the chat if you are watching us online. Wait, and paste this here. Right.
Okay.
Wait, let me just see.
Also, we share QR code to the WhatsApp.
You can see it.
Or else we can show QR code.
They're on computer.
Okay. But also we have to update Discord. We have to
The form looks something like this. Basic questions. Feel free to be harsh. Feel free to be transparent. It's anonymous. If you like the workshop, tell us. If you did not like the workshop, definitely tell us how we can improve, because we have one more coming tomorrow. It's 3:42. If you have a bus, you can leave. Okay, cool. Everyone got stickers? Everyone got stickers? Got stickers? Yeah, almost. As much as you can. You all got stickers? You all got stickers? Give them some stickers. If you are done with the feedback, you can stay for networking, or you can go enjoy the fest. All right. And if you have not collected some stickers, we have some stickers for you. All right. Awesome. Thank you so much for joining us, and we will see you tomorrow.